What is Kajabi and is it right for you? That's what I hope to answer in this video. Welcome, I'm Nick with onlinebusiness.tv, and Kajabi is one of my favorite platforms, one of my favorite tools when it comes to an online business, and not just because they give me free swag when you hit certain sales marks on the platform, but it's just been a really good tool. And we switched to it in my business from Teachable, and if you want, you can see a video that I made about why we made that switch, what we like about Kajabi versus Teachable. But really, we looked at every product out there and decided we wanted to go with Kajabi. Now, what is Kajabi? I consider it to be an online platform for courses, memberships, coaching. It's basically, if you run an online business, it is the platform, it is the hub from which you can run your online business. And you can use it actually in more ways than I do. I primarily use it for courses, coaching, membership, and digital products like digital downloads. You can also use it though to power your website, your email marketing, your sales funnels, all of that and more. Podcasts, newsletters, anything like that can be done from Kajabi. Let's jump in though as I share my screen here. Let's take a look at what Kajabi says they are. Everything you need for your knowledge business, all in one place. No, but see how below there it says online course, membership site, coaching program. That's what I think of when I think about Kajabi. And so I just want to go through and ask and help you answer 3 questions to see if Kajabi is right for you. So 1, do you sell courses, sell digital products, offer coaching? Do you have a membership, host a podcast? Do you create a paid newsletter or have some kind of private members only community? Or do you want to do any of those things? In fact, if you don't do any of those, but you're saying, I want to sell a course or I want to start a membership, well, then Kajabi might be right for you. So if the answer is yes to any of those questions, that you do have that or you want to have that, it might be right for you, but that's not the only question you should answer. The next question is this: are you using something for marketing? Are you using a website or you need one? Again, maybe you're starting from scratch and so you're thinking, I'm going to need something like this. Are you using email marketing, an email marketing service like MailChimp or ConvertKit or something like that? Are you leveraging sales funnels through a website and you're just kind of piecing it together? Or maybe you use ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or something like that. If the answer is yes to any of those, or again, if you're not yet but you want to, then Kajabi definitely might be right for you. Because if you want to do any of these things and sell courses, a membership, or anything like that, and you want to market it and send emails and have a website and the whole deal, it might be right for you. But this last question is probably the biggest one. In fact, it's probably the only downside to Kajabi, in my opinion, and that's, can you afford it? At the time that I'm recording this video, the cheapest price is $119 a month. Let's go ahead and share my screen again here and take a look at the pricing for Kajabi. And don't you just love how, like, when places sell some kind of monthly thing, they start with that annual discount, so the price looks cheaper per month. And then you click on the monthly and you're like, oh, okay, that's even worse. So it's not cheap. And that is the only downside, in my opinion. Actually, there's 2 downsides. I'll give you the other one in a minute. That is the one major downside to Kajabi, is that it is not cheap. Even if you pay annually, the cheapest one is $119 a month, and that's just going to get you 3 products. So, 2 courses and a membership, maybe, depending on, because a product could go fast. In one of my businesses, if you watch any of my other videos about Kajabi, where I take you behind the scenes of our account, we have like 60 products. And that's just because we have a lot of courses. We have some free type courses, some digital downloads. And by the time you create all that, it adds up fast. So you could easily need that growth plan in the middle there. It's $160 a month. But if you're paying monthly, like most of us do, especially if you're starting out as an entrepreneur online business, $149 a month or $199 a month. In one of my businesses, we had 60 products. We had to get the pro plan, $400 a month. Okay, $399. But we all think of it as $400, right? It's really expensive. So that's a big question. Can you afford Kajabi? If you can, and you want to sell courses or a membership or anything like that, do some coaching, and you can afford it, and you're going to do all those other things, then yes, Kajabi might be for you. And one way you could save money is by using Kajabi for all of those things. So I have a friend of mine who moved to Kajabi not long after we did. And one of the reasons he was able to justify paying that price was because he ditched his WordPress website and the hosting that went with it and the paid plugins that went with that. He ditched his email marketing system. I can't remember which one he used, but he was paying whatever per month for that. And he went all in on Kajabi. He made his website out of Kajabi. His blog is run there. He uses it for all his email communication and then all of his products, including courses and a membership and some digital downloads are on there. Now, we did the same thing, but I'll tell you right now, we're not doing it the smart way because we're still in the middle of transitioning from Teachable to Kajabi. So we actually have both things. Plus, we still have a WordPress website with hosting and some paid plugins. ConvertKit is what I use for email marketing in both of my online businesses. And we have used ClickFunnels, right? And so ClickFunnels alone is like $100 a month. ConvertKit for the size of our email list is over $100 a month. And WordPress website, we have good hosting and some paid plugins. It's pretty cheap. I'm going to say maybe $20 a month. So if you add all that up, it's like $300 a month right there. So if we wanted, we could have moved to Kajabi, that $399 pricing package, and cut everything else and only be paying like $100 more a month. And that would be really smart. But I am not the smartest online business person, entrepreneur. I'm just sharing with you my experience, and maybe you'll get to learn from plenty of my mistakes along the way. Here's the other downside of Kajabi, and this is why I haven't switched all of those things. The pricing certainly is the one thing that's hard. Everything else is great about it. I have loved our experience on Kajabi. The other thing that I would probably say is a little bit of a downside is that it is primarily a platform for digital products, courses, coaching, memberships, things like that. And it is really good at that. In my opinion, it is maybe 75% as good at the other things it does compared to some of the best other services on the market. So for example, if you wanted to use Kajabi for email marketing instead of ConvertKit, I would argue it's only about 75% as good. It's really good, and 75% is good is probably good enough for the vast majority of entrepreneurs and people with an online business, especially if you're starting out new. But still, it's about 75% is good. It's probably about 75% as good as ClickFunnels when it comes to sales funnels. Or even something else like a lead pages or something like that. It's pretty good, but maybe 75% is good, right? I think it's only 75% is good in terms of your website, being your website, platform instead of WordPress with some plugins and really good hosting. Again, I can't say it's 100%. If it was, I would switch everything we have to it. And we might do that in the next year or two to save money. But if I can afford it, for my businesses, we're probably going to stick with ConvertKit and WordPress. We don't actually do many sales funnels, so I think we'll be using Kajabi for that, and what they have there is good enough. And like I said, I think 75% is good enough for most business leaders. Some of it's just you don't like change, right? Like I know these other products and how to create what I want and do what I need to do, and so you just stick with it. But if you can afford it, and especially if you can save money by switching to it and not using all of those other things like we do, then it might be for you. If you want to sign up for Kajabi, you can use my affiliate link here, onlinebusiness.tv/Kajabi. I do get a commission if you sign up through my link, but also I will give you some free coaching to help you get started with Kajabi. All you have to do is go there. You'll get the best deal, because I always update that with whatever the best current deal is for Kajabi, and sign up, and I'd love to help you get started with Kajabi. Or don't use my affiliate link. That is not why I'm making this video. It's a great product. You can just Google it, sign up, not use my affiliate link, and I think it'll be great for your business as long as you can afford it. Okay, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you use Kajabi? And if you do you agree with me that in some of those areas, some of those features, it's only about 75% of what you can get from other solutions? If you don't use Kajabi, I'd love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what's stopping you. Is it the price? Do you not have an idea yet for your online business? Is your business not the kind that Kajabi would help? Maybe you do something else. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment. Let me know what reasons you have for not using Kajabi, or maybe use a different platform and you love it. Let me know that as well. And if this video has been helpful, Give it a like and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos about me bumbling my way through online business and making plenty of mistakes that hopefully you can learn from. And I'll catch you in the next video.